15 top-rated attractions in Seattle, Washington State. Seattle is the capital of culture in the Pacific Northwest. This mythic city has grown from its wild surroundings into an energetic, forward-looking city at the forefront of innovation. And today, whether you're looking for an urban adventure or outdoor enjoyment, Seattle combines it all into a memorable visiting experience. Number 1, Space Needle. Built for the 1962 Seattle World's Fair, the Space Needle has come to symbolize the Emerald City more than anything else. At 605 feet, 184 meters, tall, it dominates Seattle's skyline. A revolving observation tower sits at 520 feet above the ground, offering ever-changing views of Seattle for miles around, including Puget Sound, and the far-off Olympic Mountains. Number 2, Pike Place Market. Pike Place Market is one of the most recommended things to do in Seattle. This historic market has everything from artisan cheeses to fresh produce, arts and crafts, to popular restaurants. There are so many different places to grab a bite that you might just want to show up early, and explore the market before making your lunch or dinner plans. Number 3, Washington State Ferries. If you're after a quintessential Seattle experience, then you can't beat crossing the Puget Sound on one of the Washington State ferries. While the big boats connect residents and commuters alike to the countless communities and islands that lie nearby, tourists too will enjoy the scenic ride due to the phenomenal views on offer. Number 4, Ballard Locks. In Lake Washington's Ship Canal sits the century-old Ballard Locks, where you can watch the water levels rise and lower to create a boat elevator for boats and even kayaks passing between freshwater lakes and the saltwater of Puget Sound. The on-site botanical garden and fish ladder are also worth a visit. Number 5, Museum of Pop Culture. Contemporary pop culture stars at the Mo-Pop Museum, which combines music and sci-fi into a most unique experience. Founded in 2000 by Paul Allen, Microsoft's co-founder, the museum offers Battle of the Band competitions, film festivals and changing exhibits that frequently go on the road, around the United States and around the world. Number 6, Woodland Park Zoo. Seattle's Woodland Park Zoo is a 92-acre facility with many threatened and endangered species from around the globe. Immensely popular with families, the zoo was the first to create naturalistic exhibits, and its 300 different species range from Asian and African elephants to snow leopards, jaguars, lemurs, and grizzly bears. Number 7, Museum of Flight. Aviation buffs, take note, the Museum of Flight is one of the largest air and space collections in the country, with an overwhelming number of things to see like a Boeing lunar rover, and an Air Force One from the Eisenhower era and do, including NASA Space Shuttle trainer tours and flight simulators. Number 8, Kerry Park. This picturesque green spot looks down at the Seattle skyline from the north. It's the ideal place to get the quintessential view of the city, featuring the Space Needle, Elliott Bay, downtown skyscrapers, and, on clear days, Mount Rainier. Number 9, Pioneer Square. Pioneer Square is a trendy area in the heart of Seattle's historic district. It's a place to see and be seen, where old Renaissance Revival buildings are filled with gift and other specialty shops, art galleries, wine bars and yuppie restaurants. Number 10, T-Mobile Park. Unlike the city's many other parks, T-Mobile Park hosts baseball games rather than art installations and nature spots. Set just to the south of the center, the sparkling stadium is home to Major League Baseball's Seattle Mariners, with games being action-packed and exciting affairs. Number 11, Seattle Great Wheel. Towering above the city's waterfront is the gigantic Seattle Great Wheel, which boasts breathtaking views of the Seattle skyline, and shimmering Puget Sound with the Olympic Mountains to be spied off in the distance. From its glass gondolas, Guests can bask in panoramic views in all directions, with sunset being a particularly memorable time of day to enjoy a ride. Number 12, Seattle Aquarium. Down at the Seattle Aquarium on the waterfront's Pier 59, learn all about salmon, meet a few adorable sea otters, and greet the various sea creatures of the Pacific Ocean, from puffers to giant clams. Watch scuba divers feed the fish, orchid sharks swimming overhead in the underwater dome, and even touch a sea anemone. Number 13, Chihuly Garden and Glass. The Chihuly Garden and Glass Museum is dedicated to the work and career of locally born, world-renowned glassblower Dale Chihuly, who was introduced to the craft while studying at the University of Washington. It is the most comprehensive collection of his art to date, with interior galleries featuring a variety of his work in the medium. The pièce de résistance is a glass house, with a vibrant 100-foot-long sculpture in hues of red, orange, and yellow suspended from the ceiling. Number 14, Gasworks Park. Formerly the site of a city-run gasification plant, the 9-acre Gasworks Park is an unusual and truly breathtaking park. Designed in 1975 by landscape architect Richard Haag, this award-winning green space is a favorite of locals and tourists alike. The park centers around the Great Mound, a large hill that offers sensational views of Lake Union and the surrounding area. Number 15, Green Lake Park. Centered on the lovely Green Lake is a pretty park that offers up all kinds of recreation activities and outdoorsy things to do in Seattle. Besides walking, running, and cycling along the paved path that encircles the lake, visitors can also take to its tranquil waters, with both canoes and pedalos being available for rent. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.